Alright, welcome back to Dragon Quest II HD 2D Remake. So, last time we left off, we brought together the Scions of Erdrick, the Prince of Middenhall, the Prince of Cannock, and the Princess of Moonbrook, and they're on a great adventure to defeat Lord Hargon and save the world. And yeah, we did it quite a bit. We dived a few dungeons, kind of got a lot accomplished, and right now we got the Windbreaker, which is this magic cape that lets you leap off towers and fly a great distance. And the plan now is to use this cape to jump off of the dragon horns and make our way across the sea or the river or whatever. And yeah. So this is the sort of tunnel, the Shrine West in Moonbrook. This is the tunnel to get to there. So we need to go westward. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, it looks like there's only one way to go. It's this way. What's he have to say? In the desert beyond lie an oasis where merchants gather. Precious few places where one might find respite among the sins. That must be new. I don't remember there being something like that in the original. Was there ever like a desert place in the middle? I don't think so. And of course you got the music, the great music for the three Scions being together for once. I thought that was like a secret spot. Alright, what we got here? Oh, everyone is freaking tired. Was there... I might get my ass beat. Oh shit. Maybe I should flee. Okay. At least we have the Zen spell. I can at least say that. Let's see, who's got it? Oh, not that. I meant to cast Zen, and I only have 5 MP, so hopefully it works. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see. Hey, welcome to the stream. So, let's see. You said DQ2 is pretty solid, but it is still my least favorite in the series. So far, I think the amount of improvements they made make it not my least favorite. It's definitely a huge improvement over the original. I wouldn't say this is my least favorite in the series. Actually, I think right now I would say DQ2 is better than DQ1 for sure. I would put this above DQ1 at least so far. I put it above DQ1. 4, 3 obviously. I don't know about 3 yet. It still remains to be seen. 4 probably not. 5 definitely not. 6. It might actually be better than 6 in my opinion right now. 7. That's a tough one because I actually think 7's really good. I think 7's very crazy game. Oh, there's an oasis over there. I see it. 8. Definitely not 8. I'm gonna have to keep running because we're gonna get our ass beat if we fight. 9, let me think. Is it better than 9? That's a tough one also. 10, I never really got too deep into 10. I played a little bit of that, so it's hard to say. But okay, this is where like the dudes are all hanging out. Straight northwest of here with 2 towers on the shores. The northern one houses a sought-after treasure of sorts. A treasure, huh? Interesting. More seeds. A lot of gold. Alright, who's this guy? Home to a monarch with the most eccentric... home to a monarch most eccentric with a penchant for collecting trinkets. That sounds... awfully familiar. I wonder who in the Dragon Quest series is like this. And he likes collecting things. Perhaps a mini metal king of some sorts. He rewards people who... So there is a mini metal king in this game. We've confirmed that. I'm trying to see what else is around here. Nothing else really? Alright, let's get it. Yeah, I thought that was like something over there, but it's not. I was hoping there would be like a place to sleep or like rest up, you know? Damn it. We gotta keep running. It doesn't help that the... Damn it. Oh, dude, they're just bullying the main character like crazy. That is not fair. Alright. I should unequip the Golden Claws. Actually, I should really keep that Golden Claws unequipped the whole time, because... What does it do? What does it do when you're not in battle? It doesn't help at all. All you do is attract monsters to you. Alright, Silk Apron. Ooh, I think the Princess of Moonbuck will look good in that Silk Apron. Actually, would that actually be good for her? I'm trying to think. Actually, it's a lot worse. The magical skirt is a lot better. And of course, we do have the cat suit, but I refuse to wear the cat suit. I refuse to dress up like a cat. Hey, I'm doing good. Having a good old streaming day. Yeah, the Game Awards were so bad, man. We watched that whole thing. I knew Expedition 33 was gonna sweep the whole awards. And I liked the game, you know, but we're almost there. But yeah, the fact that like no other games won any awards except for Expedition. I kind of want a Silksong to win more stuff, you know. But here's the thing, though. Expedition 33 winning Game of the Year and winning all those awards, if it could win, right, Game of the Year, then don't you think Dragon Quest 12 could win a Game of the Year when it comes out? Like, don't you think there's a possibility now? I think as JRPG fans, it's a good thing overall. I'm glad there's a inn here. Oh, some cool weapons too. That is very powerful. Wow, Serpent Sword, and I can afford it too. I could give it to the Middenhall, or I could give it to. Or I could give it to the Prince of Cannock. Steel Broadsword's pretty good too. Might be time for an upgrade. Steel Shield. There's a lot of good stuff here. Do I have anything to sell? I could sell the Golden Claws, but I don't want to because they're so rare. You know? Thinking about 100%ing DQ3 HD2D Remake. I never bothered doing that because the post-game for DQ3 HD2D Remake is just so miserable that I couldn't bring myself to do it. I really did try. I tried, man. It is just... Damn, that game. They added so much unnecessary stuff to the post-game. You know? Let's see. There's a lot of good stuff here. Sparring suit? Is that for martial arts only? Why did I buy that? I think I was just curious. Shouldn't it have told me who can wear that? Okay, he can't wear it. He can't wear it. She can't wear it. Okay, that's probably for the Princess of Cannock. So they basically spoiled that the Princess of Cannock is going to be in the game because you can buy equipment that she can only wear at this place. Let me just rest up on that. Okay. Certified baddie at the desk. 90 gold. Okay, I see how it is. Dude, a post-game of a playthrough of DQ3 would take so long for me to stream. And the thing is, I gotta finish 2, and then 7's coming out. I think 7's gonna come out right when I'm done. Like, right when I finish 2, I'm pretty sure then they're gonna drop, like, that's when 7's gonna come out. I need to get 2 done as soon as possible so that I can start streaming 7, like, the day it releases, you know? Pretty wild that we got... literally 3 Dragon Quest games released within a few months from each other if you think about it, because 1 and 2 is technically 2 games. You know, that's why I think 12 has a fair shot of getting announced next year and releasing next year, even though people are like, oh, there's no way it's coming out next year. I don't think Square Enix or Hori wants to let the 40th anniversary... Oh. Should we gamble? Should we gamble? Do I even have a ticket? I've got 3 of them. Alright, let's gamble. Let's go gambling. Crap, right? Oh. That's pretty good, actually. Oh wow, I got the second prize. That's pretty good. You know what? To me, right? Dragon Quest III ends when you beat Zoma. That's it. I don't believe in Dragon Quest III's post game. It doesn't. It's non-canon, first of all, because Erdrick canonically does not go back to he does not go back to the world above, and he can't go back to the world above because the gateway was sealed. He was stuck in Alefgard. So the entire post game of Dragon Quest III did not actually happen in the actual story. It straight up did not happen. It's like a dream or something. But they have different. That's cool. They have different prizes depending on where you're. What is the loyalty card? What is that? Oh, dude. That's one hell of a prize. That is actually one hell of a prize. Alright, who can use the Rose Whip then? Can the Princess of Moonbrook use it, or... She can't use it. Can this guy use it? He can. Oh, good. Good stuff. He's got the Rose Whip then. I don't have to spend money on a sword for him or something. I don't need to save, because... Yeah, the streams, the Dragon Quest anniversary streams, those I always like those because it's just me playing DQ11 and running around and waiting for something to get announced. I remember 2 years ago during the 38th anniversary stream, I was telling everybody they're gonna shadow drop something tonight for Dragon Quest. Nobody freaking believed me. I was streaming all night, and then I got too tired. I went to sleep, and then like an hour after I went to sleep, they announced Dragon Quest III HD2D Remake. They shadow dropped it, and then this past year, they were doing the same thing. We were up all night waiting for something to get announced, and then we actually stood up late enough for something to get announced, and we actually looked at it and saw it. That was kind of a crazy moment. But here's what I think is going to happen. I already have the Rose Whip. Okay, so here's what's going to happen this year. This year, what's going to happen is they're going to have like a whole stream or some kind of major event for the 40th anniversary. I don't see them not doing that, you know, because the 40th anniversary is a really big deal in the gaming world, I think, and they won't want to miss out on that, you know. Serpent Sword, you know, I'm gonna treat myself to the Serpent Sword. Yeah, let's go for it. What else we got? Oh, I should equip the silver platter while we're at it, actually. So let's see, who can use that? He can't use that. He can't use that. She can use it, right? Wait, hold on a second. Oh, I don't have that. I won the Thorn Whip. I forgot. I thought I won that. All right, we're all healed up, right? We're all ready to go. No, I thought Square Enix might make it an exclusive at first because they were doing that with their Final Fantasy games, but I think they realized internally that exclusives sell really horribly, and that exclusives are just a thing of the past, and that because obviously they're gonna sell worse. You have less people you can sell them to, right? That's why these Final Fantasy games are all doing like horribly. I think he should keep the boomerang. Actually, he had the boomerang before, right? Look, if they don't announce an official stream for Dragon Quest 40th anniversary, we'll obviously do one here on the channel, like a makeshift one. Hold on a second. I gotta give this guy the I'm gonna give this guy the boomerang, because... Alright. Actually, the way things are going, right? If they don't announce one, maybe we'll play 7 if we don't finish 7 by then. It'll probably just be another Dragon Quest 7 thing, and then if they announce the game in the middle of the night while we're playing it, that'll be that. Because we don't even know how long 7's gonna be at this point, you know? And you know, that's a good point. There are so many characters or like monsters from the Zenithian trilogy that are in this game that are like present here, right? That it makes me think why would they go out of their way to design so many characters, so many creatures from the Zenithian trilogy, if they weren't going to use them later on for a Zenithian remake, right? That's what I'm thinking. God damn it! These guys are smoking us. All right, come on, attack, attack, attack. I do think they're going to remake every game in the series. I've said this already. It seems highly likely. I'm glad he has the Zen spell. Okay. We're almost there. Damn. I'm not even holding the... Dude, that is a weird looking sword that I've got. Right? That is a strange looking sword, a serpent sword. I can't remember if I've seen that before, you know? Did I ask the Square Enix Creative Program about a free code for 7? Nope, I didn't. I doubt they're gonna want to give me one. Doesn't seem like it. I didn't get 1 and 2 early or anything, so they're probably not gonna give me 7. I basically don't talk to them anymore. And the thing is, Square Enix also recently fired like a ton of people, and the person who I used to talk to who worked at Square Enix, they are not at the company anymore. They got like they got kicked out of the company. So I don't know anybody who works there anymore. I legit don't know any Square Enix employees anymore. Not that it matters, but damn, dude, we're getting our asses kicked. Some seriously tough enemies here.
You're too kind.
Damn, you killed her! No! How dare you? How dare you kill her? Dude, we need to leave. We need to run now. We need to run now. This is so funny. He's the one who lives this time. He's the one who... Isn't this like really funny that he survived and everyone else is dead? Not him. Okay, we gotta get out of here. What is my personal wish list for DQ12? Specific set pieces, settings, maybe character archetypes I'd like to see. Alright, so I would like... Basically, since Yuji Horii said that it is like a more mature Dragon Quest for adults, I would really... I've said this before, but I would really like to see the ability to like be a bad guy in the game, like a morality system. Like the ability to do bad things in the game. Because Dragon Quest, you're always a good guy. You can't really do anything bad. There's like no choices in Dragon Quest. I want to see actual choices, and I also think the villain should be like a lady villain. It shouldn't be another. It shouldn't be like an evil like blue wizard again. It should be like a woman, is what I think. I think that would be kind of cool, you know. Oh no, I'll get the games, right? I will get the games for from Square Enix. Like review guide, but here's the thing: everybody gets the games, you know. They I did get DQ3 for free. That did happen, but it didn't happen at first. At first, the day the game came out, I didn't get the review copy. They did not approve of me getting the copy, right? So I went to the community tab and I was like, okay, guys, I'm gonna have to buy the game a little bit later because Square Enix did not give me a review copy, and I said that on the community tab, and I didn't really care that much. But then wow, just like a few, not even a few hours, like 40 minutes after I said that on the community tab, I mysteriously got an email with the code, and it was like, okay, here you go. So that's how I got the three copy. I don't think they would have given it to me if I hadn't like said something, you know. It's kind of stupid, but it's really the point is it's a money saving thing. If people who review games have to buy every single game, we would end up like burning through a ton of cash, and it's not very viable, you know. But yeah, I do think an anti-hero idea would be cool for Dragon Quest, and I think that would be a really cool aspect of the game, you know, like a Witcher kind of Dragon Quest. That's kind of what I think Dragon Quest should go for. I don't have enough magic for the for the Zin spell. Is there a priest lady here? Okay, there is. Resurrect her. Damn, she's expensive. Yeah, I think older Dragon Quest games did have like the anti-hero archetype. Like Terry, for example, was actually... I think this is pretty common Dragon Quest trivia that people realize, but Terry was supposed to be the main character of Dragon Quest VI, but they were like, oh, this guy doesn't look like a Dragon Quest VI character. He looks too... You know, he looks like more like a side character. So he was supposed to be the original main character of DQ6, and they scrapped that because they wanted like a archetypal hero for the game. Dude, we're gonna get asses kicked if we go out here. Is just having this thing in your pocket enough to... Just having them in your pocket is enough to bring monsters around. Damn it, what do I do with this then? Dude, can I like put it in my bag or something? Like how do I... just having that on your person, the golden claws on your person, is enough to increase the encounter rate, is what it says, right? So, like, do I need to sell them? Because I don't want to sell them. I like having them around. That's stupid. That's honestly really dumb, that just having them make sure encounter rate go up. You know? Terry's the guy from Dragon Quest VI, with the bandana, who is like the monster slayer. And he's apparently, people think he's S-Stark. You know, there's like a theory about that he becomes S-Stark. You know. Okay, having it in the bag doesn't increase the encounter rate. That's good. So I'll just leave it in the bag. So not having a swordsman as a main character, they did do that technically with DQ5. That was like the one time that the main character is more of a spellcaster rather than a swords guy. Oh, dude, we're gonna get ass kicked. All right. Look, it's like a bragging rights thing. I don't want to sell it because of that, you know. Dude, this is like classic DQ2 difficulty right now. I think the difficulty spike always strikes in these games when you get to the desert. That's always what it seems like. Like, the desert is always the really tough part of every Dragon Quest game, at least the Erdrick trilogy, because the desert's really difficult in DQ1, DQ3. When you get to the desert, it kind of spikes up in difficulty, you know? Oh, you know what? A non-human party member would be kind of cool. I honestly liked back when, you know, you would have monsters be in your party like in DQ5 with saber cats and steel slimes, that kind of thing. We gotta fight. We gotta fight. Damn it, leave her alone! Leave her alone! Hawkeye Claw. Will I get reimagined for Steam? I get everything on Steam. I don't really do consoles anymore unless it's, you know, something I would want to sit down on the couch and just play casually. But, here's the thing. I pre-ordered the physical collector's edition for PS5. I did do that, right? That's only because I want the boat, the ship in the bottle. I'm probably gonna get it on Steam to play, though. That's the thing. Here's the thing. I wanted the ship in the bottle. I wasn't gonna get the Switch 2 version because it's not even it's not a real physical copy. It's a Steam. It's a game key card. It's nothing. It's a useless piece of plastic. It has nothing on it, you know. So I refuse to buy Switch 2 games. Even, you know, I completely refuse, because supporting those games is actively killing physical game collecting. It's killing it, pretty much. You support those games, then you are leading to a future where physical games don't exist, and you're telling them that you're gonna pay for that. So I was not gonna buy that. I bought it on PS5. No regrets here. So, and the reason why I pre-ordered it was because I think it might. There's a chance it might go out of stock on the Square Enix store, because the DQ2, the 1 and 2 Collector's Edition, after 1 month of being on the store, it was sold out and you couldn't buy it again. It was impossible to buy it, which was stupid. The Dragon's Horns. Wow, look at that. The 2 towers, right? And I have 0 magic. But the girl does, so we can... I think we can make it. I think we can make it to the top. Now, obviously, I could just chug some magic water, and that would help, but yeah. Let's see. Maybe a Twisted on Classic Magical Transform Party member, Hybrid. Such a small community that realizes Pokemon was just DQ 5-. You know, I honestly been saying that, that's funny. Oh, thanks for telling me, dude. What's over here? Absolutely nothing. At least I can see that. Did I message Square Enix about the Collector's Edition? I did. I sent them an email asking about the Collector's Edition, and they did not respond to me. That's very nice of them. I told you that I don't think Square Enix likes me. They don't respond to any of my messages. They don't really give me shit. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, they wouldn't even ask. I even asked. I just asked about the Collector's Edition. I'm like, hey, I want to buy it. You know, can you guys put it in stock? They didn't even want to respond to that message. It's like, okay, I'm trying to give you money, so why don't you answer me? But yeah, that thing never went in stock. I think I sent, I ended up sending like a help request to their help desk asking about the Collector's Edition, and then they were like, oh, we don't know. And it's like, okay, cool. You know, freaking you wonder why this franchise is doing horribly in the West. You know? I'm sure 1 and 2 Remake didn't sell well at all. I'm positive it didn't sell well at all, because otherwise they'd be bragging about the sales. You know? Pterodactyl. Dude, we are getting our asses kicked by dinosaurs.
Much better.
Oh yeah, they wanted me to go to the London thing, right? But it's like, dude, you know I'm an American. Why don't you invite me to the stupid LA thing instead of the stupid London thing? You know what I mean? That doesn't even make sense. Like, you think I'm gonna fly all the way to London just to play Dragon Quest for like half an hour? Like, you know what I mean? Invite me to the stupid LA one. I would literally hop on a plane and play that shit, like, you know, no problem. So yeah, someone at Square Enix did ask me if I was going to the London thing, and I was like, no, I'm not coming to the London thing. I'm not gonna fly all the way to London just to play Dragon Quest for 30 minutes, you know? That's expensive. That's expensive, you know? My passport's expired also, so I need to get a new one. I don't even have a passport anymore. Yeah, that would not be possible. Okay. He was my reviver. Dude, we're screwed. We're actually screwed. This is like classic DQ2. We're dragging around the Prince of Cannock's body. That's crazy. Well, I guess I'll chuck a Chimera Wing and go back to that place we were at. The Oasis? Yeah, we'll go there. Will I buy DQ1 and 2 HD2D Collector's Edition from a scalper? Probably not. Look, if they don't want me buying it, then I'm not gonna bother, honestly. They make everything so difficult to buy. Like, they recently had this collab go out with, like, Japanese clothing brands to buy, like, clothes, right? Like, designer clothes that had Dragon Quest written on it, and they had, like, these Champions clothes that I really wanted to get, but they didn't sell them online. You had to get them, you had to go in person to buy them, and every person I know who lives in Japan was like, oh, that's too far away from me, I can't get it for you. So it's like, you know, they got issues, and if they make it really difficult for me to buy things, then, you know, screw it. It's like, I'm not gonna try too hard, you know? See, when I finish this game, I'm gonna do like a sort of deep dive, sort of look at everything and see how things have changed. That's sort of what I want to do. Honestly, I'm glad that I can enjoy this game and at my own leisure. You know, I feel like that's the best way to play these games. Yeah, the only 3 turn-based games that exist are Final Fantasy VII, Persona 5, and Clair Obscure. It's true. That's the only one that exists. At all. Dude, DQ12 needs to come and just smoke every RPG series, because I'm sick of DQ2 Dragon Quest getting like screwed over so much, you know? It's just getting annoying at this point. Alright, we're level 15. Right, Dragon Quest merchandise is just so hard to find, and it's so expensive, and you know, it's just annoying. It really is. Mr. Gentleman, we gotta talk eventually, because I definitely, there's like a lot of stuff I want to talk about regarding this game. When I finish, we should talk about DQ Trilogy Remake. Because there's stuff that I don't notice, you know, when I play the games. I have to look at it very closely afterwards. I think my DQ11 theory video, the iceberg video, was pretty in-depth, but I like to make something similar for the trilogy. The reason why I'm like reluctant to talk about this game is because they changed so much that the game is practically it's like a new story, you know? If Persona 6 and DQ12 come out the same year, which would win our best RPG? So, if we're talking like at the Game Awards or something, I'm positive that they would give it to Persona 6 because Persona is like a more popular franchise. It's not actually it's not a more popular franchise actually. It's people think it's a more popular franchise. Dragon Quest actually outsells Persona every single game. I don't think any Persona games ever outsold Dragon Quest, but I think Persona 6 will get it just because culturally people seem to think that that's like the real game when Dragon Quest really is. I have a feeling that DQ would deserve it more because Hashino's not even working on Persona anymore, and I don't think that Persona is good without Hashino's involvement, you know what I mean? He's like the Yuji Horii of the Persona series, and without him, the games aren't good. I thought Reload was decent, but it's a remake of his game, and, you know, still wasn't perfect, you know? It could have been better. I think the 4 remake looks kind of crap. It doesn't... I think they're like actually not doing a good job with the 4 remake so far, because the one trailer they showed didn't look so great, and I can't see how they can improve that game, you know what I mean? Let's see. My biggest problem with the Game Awards was that there wasn't a lot of like announcements that I was very interested in. And like I know the whole chat was like, "Oh, they should show Dragon Quest 12 off over here." And I'm thinking to myself, dude, I wouldn't want them to reveal Dragon Quest 12 at a crappy event like that, you know what I mean? I think Dragon Quest deserves something better than that, you know? I bet there's a boss at the top of this thing. I bet there's a boss. That's what my gut is telling me. The architecture does actually look kind of like dragon-y. They just showed the 4 remake because it got leaked. Yeah, that's what I think. They showed off the 4 remake because of the rumors, and they were like, "Oh damn, we gotta show it off now." And then they showed it off, and it was like so weird. Like the 3 remake, the reveal for the Persona 3 remake was actually a very good reveal. It showed a lot of gameplay, a lot of the world, you know, anime cutscenes. Like that was a great trailer. That was a really good trailer. The 4 trailer for Persona 4 remake was just really crappy. Like it was a really crappy trailer, you know. And that's like an RPG goat of mine. I think Persona 4 is like it's as good as most Dragon Quest games, I'd say even. So I'm very like, I don't want them to mess it up, you know. Oh yeah, the Mega Man game they announced. Dude, you gotta give it to me. I knew it was Mega Man before they showed Mega Man because it said DLN001. I was like, okay, yeah, we Mega Man fans know what that means. I thought 11 was good, but my biggest problem with it was that the music I thought was horrible. I thought the music was so bad from a franchise that's known for having really, really good music. I thought Mega Man 11's soundtrack just almost killed the entire experience for me. So this tower is very interesting. Why is it so like dilapidated, and what's with these like giant, you know, holes in the middle of the floor, you know? Damn, there's definitely a lot to talk about here, you know? I was thinking of doing lore videos because I posted a thing and asked people what they would like to see on the channel, and a lot of people said they want me to talk about the lore of Dragon Quest. And I've really been thinking a lot about animation because I've done animations on the channel in the past, but I don't know if I would want to make like a whole animated video because of how long it would take, you know? So I'm kind of like spitballing some ideas right now, but dude, we gotta finish this game. If there is a boss at the top of this floor, we are going to get our asses beat because we have no magic right now. We have like nothing. And there's a giant gaping hole in the middle of the floor. Oh, they're definitely going to censor Persona 4. Every game these days gets censored. Actually, I think Dragon Quest II so far, from what I've heard, this game hasn't been censored at all. And that's a good thing. So I'm hoping, like, Square Enix got the message. Because this is... Dragon Quest III was the one RPG that actually had a huge backlash over censorship for once. I've never seen that happen before in gaming. So I think they completely backtracked on the censorship for 2. For 1 and 2 remake, because, you know, people are always talking about, like, oh, if they remake 8, how are they gonna have Jessica be there with the way she looks, you know? They would probably censor that, is what I'm thinking. It seems very obvious, you know? Yeah, we can talk about the lore after I finish the game, so, yeah. There's definitely a lot of interesting things in this game, though. Okay, that's... Let's see. Hello there, random NPC. Thinkest thou that with a leap mighty enough I might reach the other side? Yeah, he would die. You think if you leaped far enough, you would literally just die or fall in the water, probably. Alright, time to leap off the tower. With all 3 of us together.
It would seem we can climb no higher. Then this is from whence we must needs throw ourselves to fly down to the far shore.
'Tis but the shortest of drops. Purely out of interest, what do you suppose would become of us should the windbreaker fail?
Well, if we landed in the sea, we would prove a nutritious meal for the beast below, or drown, or if we landed headlong on the rocks.
But please say no more. You've painted the picture quite well enough. Oh, what say you, cuz? Are we going to do this?
How about no? Let's just say no.
We can, and we must. You heard how my father flew from the castle, did you not? We can do all that he did. After all, the blood of the hero courses through our veins alike.
Oh, goddess. If we are really to do this, pray give me a moment to settle my stomach.
Come, tie the windbreaker around you, cousin. We will hold onto you tightly and place our lives in your hands.
We will? But my moment... My stomach!
I fear we have scant moments to spare. Time waits for no man. And neither does the High Priest, Hargon.
Whilst I am aware of this, I fear my body is not.
Do not let go.
This is actually happening! Now I am bearing witness to my all too brief life!
Come, let us take flight. Be as the wind.
Ah! We're flying! We're actually flying!
That we are, and it is marvelous.
Look at that, we flew. So, I'm guessing the top of that tower's got something good. Alright, for now, we kind of got our asses beat, so we should probably make our way to that town and get a puff puff while we're at it, if they haven't removed it from this game. Let's see. Not much to censor in DQ2. Well, you know what? I've already seen some things from this game. Obviously, I'm trying to go in as blind as possible, but I know that there's swimsuits in the game. And they technically restored content from the MSX version of Dragon Quest II, which is such strangely obscure... it's like such a weirdly obscure thing that fans will want to see that they brought back. And I've got to kind of really give it to them for that, you know? This franchise really just feels like Yuji Hoри's, like, passion project over the course of, like, nearly half a century, you know? Dude, this franchise gets screwed over so much. What is that? There's like a weird hill up there. Alright, we gotta check that out, but let's go to the town first. Did I play Pokemon Legends ZA? Nope. I only have a Switch 2. I do not have a Switch 2, and I probably won't get one for a while because there's no reason to. I would have gotten one for Persona 3 because I kind of wanted to replay that on merciless difficulty, but it wasn't 60 FPS, I heard, and that made me not want to get it. I think I'd rather just get like a Steam Deck, honestly, at this point. A pirate? Whoa. We should report this guy to the authorities for being a pirate. Where can we find them? Wow, a well that actually has water in it for once. Wow, I've never seen that in a Dragon Quest game before. Interesting. This is a very grand looking church, wow. He's from Tantegel. He does have the uniform. Yeah, see this. The Switch is just like a worse version of the Steam Deck. I don't see why you would get a Switch 2 if you could get a Steam Deck. Honestly, at this point. Ripple Port. Wait, what'd you say? Certain things are afoot. Well, we gotta sleep at the inn first. Welcome to our inn, weary travelers. Alright, I know where the Puff Puff Lady... I'm not talking to you people. I know where the Puff Puff Lady is. She's gotta be in the top left corner of town. Where's she at? Where's she at? Where's the Puff Puff Lady? Why is there a broken wall back there? Love is much the same. A seed of strength. Okay. Where is the Puff Puff Lady? I don't see her anywhere. They did not remove her, did they? No, you know who's gonna save the gaming industry? Yuji Horii is gonna save the gaming industry. It's confirmed. Alright, I have a lot of these. Perhaps I can get Puff Puff back here. So is this like... Okay, so this is the shopkeeper's house and his store. He's got like his store up front up here, and the back is his house. And him and his wife sleep in separate beds. Interesting. It seems that they're having some issues, it seems like. And their kitchen's right there. See, I refuse to buy game key cards. I will never buy a game key card because of what it represents, essentially. To me, here's the reason why I collect physical gaming. Here's the reason why anybody collects physical games. People collect physical games because of some hypothetical situation in the future where our games are gone, like the internet like blacks out, and the only way to play video games is to have a physical copy of them. That's like the idea behind physical game collecting. A game key card doesn't preserve games. It's not a game preservation. It's a waste of space, if you ask me. Like, I'd rather just download the games and be able to play them on my Switch whenever, like just switch back and forth without having to, you know, pull out the piece of plastic. It essentially has the worst of both aspects, like digital and physical. The game key card has the worst aspects of both of those, you know. So I would never buy one. In fact, it almost makes me not want to buy a Switch 2 because of the whole game keycard thing. What do we got here? Knuckle dusters. Oh, punching some people in the face. Rune staff. This actually would be pretty cool. None of these are big enough. Well, that's pretty significant actually. And I could afford 2 of them. The white shield. I could afford 2 of these and then give them both to my friends. Let's see. Hermes hat. You know what? Should I buy 2? Let's just hold off for now. Now, Dragon Quest XII will save the industry, because Dragon Quest XII will be, like, the greatest game anyone has ever played, and everyone will be... It'll be like our community's Persona 5 moment, where all of a sudden everybody's like, oh, Dragon Quest XII, that's the game, you know? Alright, I'm gonna use medicinal herbs, because I'm pretty sure... Right. The whole point of physical games is literally if some kind of crazy thing happens and there's no internet anymore, that's going to be the only way to play like certain games. Like when games get delisted, it's like, okay, at least I have the physical game, right? The game keycard doesn't protect against any of that. It's pointless, you know. Ah, a dog, huh? We have a dog on our team. She's got that dog in her. That's what I think. DQ12 will be like our Persona 5 moment, and by that I mean Persona franchise was not super popular when 4 was out, but it was like an underground sort of community. Like it was popular, but not like super popular, if that makes sense. Like a lot of people in like it was like niche, you know. Dragon Quest is kind of at that point. I think DQ11 is like the Persona 4 of the Dragon Quest franchise, and DQ12 will be like the Persona 5 of the Dragon Quest franchise. And like when Persona 5 got announced, the first trailer was very good and it made a lot of people very interested in the game, and the franchise sort of became big overnight, you know. I gotta see what's going on here. I'm disappointed that there's no Puff Puff person, you know. Treasure Hunter. How can you say such a thing? No, I agree. I think this franchise gets screwed over so much, and I think, and you know, for so many years, game journalists would like ignore Dragon Quest's existence. They wouldn't even talk about Dragon Quest ever. They would never make any sort of top RPG list. And people would never talk about it. They never write articles about it. They never make videos about it. You know, there was a point in time where there was no fan art of Dragon Quest Online. There was like no fan base for Dragon Quest Online. Like, it's amazing how such a perfect, like, influential franchise has gotten screwed over the years, you know? I like how she, like, a certain nun appeared in town and asked if she might stay a while. Unorthodox sermons, let me guess, it's Hargons. They're Hargon cultists. Oh, so there's a cult attacking this town. A lot of people in the chat talking. Let me see. Do I buy DQ11S on sale? I'd say buy it if you haven't played it. Yuji Horii is too old to continue. I really do think Yuji Horii... Dude, I know a lot of people are like... I've had people ask me about Dragon Quest 13, and I'm thinking, dude, 12 is like the last Dragon Quest game. Let's be completely real here. You know, like, how are they going to continue after 12's over? Because Horii's going to be an old guy. development timelines are taking even longer than before. If 12 took almost 10 years to make, then you think 13's not going to take even longer. Hori's going to be like pushing 90 years old at that point. You know, that's insanity to me. And then Toriyama and Sugiyama, you know, they're both not around anymore. Like, the franchise is just gonna be screwed. It's gonna, he might sell it to Square Enix. They might just start making their own Dragon Quest games, and they're not gonna be good because he's not involved anymore. Here's what's going on. What's going on in here? Let's take a look. So that's the ship that we can get our hands on. Certain treasure hunter. Nope, nothing there. This is the treasure hunter's house. Got like a nice little table here. Crackle scroll. I got 2 now. Hold up. The Crackle scroll. We got 2 of them. Yeah, okay. Should I give it to both of them? Dude, this girl needs... She needs as much magic as she can get, honestly. Now, the boy doesn't need it. I know we're gonna get another party member pretty soon, so I'll save it for her. Tombola ticket. Let's go gambling! Let's gamble, you guys. What's going on in these paintings? I gotta, like, analyze these paintings, you know? There's a guy's cat. Meow. You have to give Dragon Quest one thing. It's so consistent because you had the same guy working on it for 40 years. That's the reason why everything kind of fits together so well. You have a very consistent timeline. You know, you don't see that kind of thing in a lot of game franchises, especially as old as Dragon Quest. So, yeah, after 12's over, I am very worried about the future of the franchise, you know? Hell yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, I can't. Sparring suit. Didn't I just buy one of those? Damn. Right, hold on a second. I just need to get some water. I'll be right back. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, I noticed that the paintings aren't as crazy as Dragon Quest 3's. Alright, so we gotta go save these people from a bunch of cultists. Let's go. Look, I think 12 is unnecessary to happen at this point. You know? This is it? I thought it was gonna be a huge dungeon and just like a straight path. What's over here? One more bulb. I have no idea what those do. I never will know. Alright. I haven't used any of the seeds yet. Some kind of evil priest lady. Are we ready to fight her, or what? Oh, she's got these glowing red eyes. See, the reason why these old franchises have fallen off and Dragon Quest is still good, it's because Hori's still working on it. Like, I keep saying this, there's no franchise that is 40 years old and has the same guy working on it. Like Mario, Zelda, those franchises don't have the same guy from the original game working on them still. There's no like, consistent vision. It's like, it's a company trying to make money, so they're just, you know, milking the fans out. And there's no like vision, there's no artistic vision going on there. Dragon Quest has a singular like artistic vision going on, and this guy essentially is what the reason why Dragon Quest is so good is because of Yuji Horii. You know, as soon as Yuji Horii stops making the games, the franchise is going to take a nosedive. It's not going to be the same, you know. There's quite literally no franchise that has just had a guy working on it, writing the stories and guiding the franchise this long, you know? It's pretty phenomenal if you think about it. A lot of people just don't realize it, you know? Damn. He convinced them all to go back home. Alright, they were like, oh, you got our people to walk away. Mean merchant and nasty nun. Flock. Yeah, the Flock of Hargon, we get it. Oh damn, it's like unique monster designs, that's cool. Alright, we can kick their ass, let's go. Let's let them fight wisely for now. Oh, you can't heal. Healing is cheating, okay? Oh my god! What the hell? That's bullshit. That is some bullshit. Dude, we're way too weak to fight these guys. Okay, yeah, there's no way we can beat one hit kill from the mummy guy. Here, you know what we need to do? What we need to do is go hit that tower, honestly. We didn't even go into the second dragon horn yet. But I do want to get all the stuff that I got from the pot here first. Yeah, well, not grind. I'm not gonna grind. We're just gonna, you know, go to the tower and hopefully it'll naturally make us stronger, you know. Screw. I'm just gonna buy that expensive shield for these guys because I think they need it, honestly. Yeah, the tower. I was thinking the tower. I could just skip the tower, but no, I gotta go in the tower. There's no way I'm gonna beat those guys. No amount of tenacity is gonna help me get through that. Okay, so all right, I'm gonna go buy those shields also because those shields are actually a very good upgrade for these guys. No more being a cheapskate. All right, light shield, yeah, that would make a very big difference. Another light shield. Now, while we're at it, we should sell some stuff. see. Is there any point in even having this? I'll just keep it for now. I don't want to sell the cat suit because it's kind of a unique item, but let's see. Let's see, unsealant. Expensive. Not much here. Recovery ring. That's pretty good, actually. I should keep that. Let me see the equipment that I can equip everyone with. That's pretty good. Now we'll keep that. That's pretty good. Nope, we're not dressing up like a cat. That ain't gonna happen. So far, pretty good. What does the Torque of Truth do again? Bedazzle? I forget it. Recovery ring will be good. Magical skirt. Hood, feathered cap. Okay. She's pretty good so far. Alright. Let's see. Sega's gonna use AI to make games going forward. I wouldn't be surprised if that meant Atlas 2, but here's the thing though, if they're doing just a coding with AI, I don't think that's that big of a deal because every software company is doing that now because AI is just very good at coding, you know, that's like one thing it's very good at. If they're doing generative art, that would be shit. They shouldn't do that. But there's ways that they could do it in a way that's productive. Even Hori in a recent interview said that he wanted to use AI in his games. He wanted to make like an AI party chat feature in one of his future games using like some kind of GPT integration. Something like that will be useful, you know. Never forgive NX for canceling DQ4 and PS1. You know what? The PS1 version of DQ4, it's literally just a DS version, but not as good because there wasn't moving sprites in the game. Like the DS version we got ended up just being like a better version of that. Plus, I don't remember, was there like even party chat in the PS1 version? Alright, Northern Dragon's Horn. I bet there's a boss at the top of this thing. Anything here? Nope. Waste of space. I'm gonna have to check the entire floor. You know what? I bet it's not a waste of space. I bet there's something like around here. Nope. Coding is... I guess you could say it's an art of some kind, like data structures and all that stuff, but the thing is, it adds a lot of time to development cycles is what coding does. And if like, you know, it's like saying, oh, you know, you didn't solve that math problem because you used a calculator. Is that really true? I think a lot of people would argue that it isn't, you know. I wouldn't be surprised if they use AI just to code the games, you know. This is another staircase. But here's the thing though, Hori, I'm sure Hori will probably, he's been talking about it forever. In fact, he's been talking about AI party chat since the 80s. He's been talking about it since back then, saying, oh, I wish there was technology that lets me talk to the computer, you know? He's been saying that stuff way back then, before this whole GPT thing even existed. It's not some kind of new thing that he's been trying to explore, you know? So I could see him innovating in a way and making it like a natural kind of way of using it. If anybody could pull it off, in a good way. It's hoary, I think, you know? Like maybe some kind of GPT underneath the service that parses text and gives you different kinds of responses. That's possible. I'm just kind of disappointed that this game doesn't have a party chat, honestly. I feel like this, there's some pots over there, damn. We gotta go check those out. Damn, this is actually a pretty complicated dungeon. Go check this out. 182 gold. Yeah, I always say that 5's party chat was the best one. It's hard to top it because of how much writing went into that game, you know? Yeah, that game's party chat was crazy. It was crazy how deep it was, and people don't realize how deep Dragon Quest party chat can be until they play that one. You can't use Fizzle on this guy. He doesn't even have spells. Now, obviously, I have the thing where when your characters level up, they get their MP back. I think, you know what? I think that's fair. I think when you level up, you should get all your MP back and your HP back. That should be like a reward for leveling up, you know? This is a very complex dungeon. Honestly, and you know, I don't get people who like are detractors of party chat. I've heard people like talk against party chat, and I can't believe I hear that sometimes. They're like, "Oh, it distracts me. I always feel like I need to exhaust all the dialogue." Like you don't have to. It's just there for you when you need it. You know, it makes the world feel more complete, more full. You know. Oh, you killed her. Nice. Alright. Okay, we're screwed. Let's get out. Let's get out of here. Damn it, no! Leave him alone! Alright, that was disaster. Absolutely disastrous. Look, if DQ3 has the mechanic by default where you gain your HP and MP back when you level up, then I think 1 and 2 should have it too if they're all considered part of the same universe, you know? The 5's party chat was absolutely insane. Like, that was a world you were living in with characters that actually think for themselves. That was insane. And no, not here to save. But yeah, people don't even realize how crazy 5's party chat was. Okay, we need to buy more Chimera wings so we can just zoom over there. I'm surprised they haven't given me the zoom spell yet, but it's fine, because otherwise, what would be the point of buying these things, you know? Alright, let's buy like 10 of them. Sure, why not? Was it left or right we're supposed to go? The right one just brings you... The left one brings you up these stairs. Can't remember, damn it. Can't remember which one to go up. Wasn't this one, that's for sure. Let's see. On the right track, okay. That was the wrong way too. Alright, cool. Yeah, we completely took the wrong staircase, actually. So it's that middle one we gotta take. This one right here. Damn. Okay, yeah, cool. Kill me. Damn, monkey attack, okay.
That was close.
Why, thanks.
She killed the monkeys. Yeah, Dragon Quest VII, I think, had the record for the largest game script ever for the longest time, actually. Now, we could go on the left. That would bring us over there. Or we could go around. Alright, I'm gonna go for this staircase first. Let's see where this brings us. So I want to attack a cat, okay? There's nothing on this floor, so gotta check for treasure at least, maybe. There we go. Soothing song. Let's see this. Scroll. Soothing song is the one that, shit, only she can learn it. Can the Princess of Cannock learn this? It might be useful to learn to teach it to her, since she knows. Because Soothing Song is the spell that heals everyone, right? Let's just save it for now, just in case she can learn it. Oh, she learned Bang. Oh yeah, we're kicking some major ass. We're kicking some major ass. She shouldn't use Bang there, that was a waste of money. What do I think about the following DQ3 party? Vamp, Heroine, Priest, Sage, Thief, Monster Wrangler, and Merchant Warrior. I think everyone needs to become a Monster Wrangler at some point. That's just kind of how the game sort of works. You really need Monster Pylon as one of your spells, and also Wild Side is like very necessary for the game. I feel like I almost don't like how the game almost requires it, you know? So we came from here, that means we need to go to the top. Yep, that one staircase. Oh, what's this shiny thing? Shiny. Celestial Skein. What is a Celestial Skein? Okay. Strength ring, let's go. The party might be good enough, but I don't know. Get everyone should eventually become a sage, and everyone should have Monster Wrangler in their lineage, you know. That should be part of every party member. I didn't like Monster Wrangler either. I think Monster Wrangler's kind of a dumb class, honestly. Like, why does it's like a jungle man kind of class, you know? Ooh, the black bandana, full moon ring. We're getting some good stuff. Let's see. Hell yeah. Wait, what? Can he wear it? He can't wear it. The full moon ring does what again? Maybe she would use it? Well, I'll just give her the elevating shoes for now. That rare moment when there's no music playing. Alright, so I'm guessing a boss is going to show up if I go in the middle. I know the drill. Now the question is, do I have enough magic to beat him? Probably not. Wait, there's nothing here. That's the whole thing? Is that the whole dungeon? There's nothing special at all? There's gotta be more than that, more than a mini medal, right? There's no way I came all the way up here just for a mini medal. That can't be. There's gotta be more to this place. Let me see. Damn, was that really the whole dungeon? Maybe we should just leap off the thing? I mean, was that literally everything? That was it? I even thought there was gonna be a boss. That's crazy. Alright, well, we gotta rest up at the inn. Alright, well, I got the Celestial Skyne, so... good enough, I guess. Is there anything else around here I could do? Okay, is the Puff Puff Lady around here? I need to get a Puff Puff, like, right now. There's no way they removed her from the game. Like, did they remove her? Did they remove her from the game? Because she's supposed to be, like, right around here. Giving you a Puff Puff. Like, right here, just about. They really removed her from the game, didn't they? That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. No Puff Puff Lady in the game. This is an outrage. Dude, I can see Gallenholm from here. Like, you see that? I see it all the way over there. There's Gallenholm. That's crazy. Actually, Alefgard is right across the lake, but we can't get in until we beat this guy. You know what? There's something above there in the mountains over there. I'm just gonna go explore the map a little more. Imagine kicking a freaking goat in the face. Okay, we're gonna explore the mountains now. So they already have a Puff Puff Girl. They don't want to overdo it. This is a place of interest up here. Level 18. Punching a monkey in the face. Steel broadsword. Hold up, hold up. Big improvement. Steel broadsword's better than this? Nope, it's not. Serpent sword's better. Okay. This brings up a lot of questions. What is this? Oh. Shrine of Rippleport? Shrine north of Rippleport surrounding. So there's some kind of shrine here. What we got here? Ooh. Some underwear. Some used underwear in a barrel in the middle of a dungeon. I'm gonna put those on, actually. You know what? I'm gonna put those on right now. Let's see. He can't wear... oh, wait, he can. They're crap. Can he wear them? Crap, can she wear them? She can't wear them. She can't wear the undies. Okay. No, there's an old man living here all by himself. The heavens shall provide. Damn. I need that key now. Well, let's look around the whole place. Nothing of note here. Alright, we're gonna head on back, and hopefully we'll be strong enough to beat that boss. I think we'll be strong enough to beat the boss if we get just heading over. Alright, they're kicking some ass. They're kicking some major ass. So here's my question. What day works better for streaming for you guys? Friday or Saturday? Because I feel like there's better turnout on Saturday now. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Oh, I can use both crack spells now? I didn't know that. Okay. I'll use it on him then. Our boy. Here. Yeah, I was thinking Saturday is better. But just, I'm usually tired on a Friday night. Like yesterday, I definitely could not have streamed because I was just absolutely dead. I hate how expensive the inn is here, but it's necessary. It's necessary. How good's the game? The game is going pretty good, actually. Still haven't beaten this boss yet. But I think our luck's about to change. I think I'll be able to beat him. She is seriously gaining a lot of levels compared to the other guys. She's already gained 2 more levels now. I think it's because of the elevating shoes, obviously, but still. Here, I'm gonna give Caradoc the dragon skill. How about he gets the elevating shoes instead? Okay, I'll let him level up, and she can wear something else. She can wear a dragon skill, slimy rings, a strength ring. I could get the strength ring to the main character, like a second strength ring. I'll give her the earrings. Okay. He can wear, instead of a necklace of immunity, he can wear another strength ring to make his strength even more buffed up. Okay, there we go. That should be good. Yeah, I think this'll... Maybe we have a chance this time? Perhaps? What equipment we got? The Rose Whip is very strong compared to what he's got right now. Steel Broadsword even. Let's see. I'll add the Steel Broadsword to his pockets so that maybe he can... Nope. Okay, hopefully I'll beat these people this time. Let's see. Alright, time to fight. Let's go. Alright, let's see. Fight wisely? Yeah, let's just let's let them fight wisely, see what happens. That thing can kill in like an instant. Can I do this? I'm just wondering. Is it possible to, at my level, to beat these guys? So these guys snooze and that guy attacks. If I can kill one of them, it might be enough. When is the Steal the Brain Rot stream? I don't know what that means. Alright, let's see. Followers, your followers. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Does anybody know Cop Out? Thank you. I'll Cop Out. And ability. Accessories. Yeah, actually, that might be a good idea, because there's a snooze. These guys are trying to snooze us like crazy. That's the thing. Okay, so they're sizzling, they're sizzing, they're snoozing, and doing straight up attacking. So let's see the accessories that might work for us. Let's see. None of these really do much. Poison, that's not what we're looking for either. Recovery. Let's see. Flying knee for flying monsters. So maybe the minions we can beat quickly. But the problem is that those other guys, they really pack a punch. If not, we'll go buy some more accessories, you know. What about Castle Moonbrook? I didn't really go through Castle Moonbrook properly. We could go there for some grinding. Alright, so you're gonna followers, okay, abilities. Flying knee on the flying guy, and you can use freaking Cop Out, and you can use Bang. Yeah, okay. Damn it. Yeah, one-hit kills these guys are doing.
Splendid!
So paralysis is a problem here, it looks like. Alright, alright. Fighting the gremlins, it doesn't seem that difficult, but... Yeah, we're screwed, we're getting dead. We're getting deaded. Alright, I'm gonna go to Moonbrook Castle and see if we can do something there. Because I'm just realizing, yeah, I didn't really go through that dungeon very well. Yeah, there's a lot too here. There's even a downstairs floor and everything. Yeah, we haven't really gone through this place at all. Got holy water here. Little herbs.
May your blood run cold!
That's not a lot of XP at all. Yeah, we're just smoking all the monsters here pretty much at this point. Chests have all been opened. Perhaps there's something on the left side here. The royal treasure. The Holy Lance. I didn't even realize we had that.
This is all you deserve!
Scholar's Cap too. Alright, there's some good stuff here. I can't use that. Maybe he can use it. Holy Lance. Actually, that's better than what he's got currently. But the boomerang has crowd control as a thing, so she can use the Holy Lance. Okay. His beloved son in Left Wing? Did we talk to the son while we were there? I think we did actually, didn't we? So this is where Moonbrook was spelled on. Snoo stick. Alright, full moon ring. Fizzle retardant blouse. Is this the king? So she can probably use a snooze stick. Interesting. What she's got right now is actually better than that. Alright, what else we got? Is there anywhere else to kind of explore? Not there. Not there. We do have a second key, but I don't think there's anything to use the key on yet, right? Can't go down there to that shrine. I'm surprised they added something new like that. Huh, I wonder what that is, huh? Shouldn't this be obscured by, like, fog or smoke or something, so you can't see it? Surprised they just gave you the map of Rhone there. Okay, so... was there anything I missed in the towers, the dragon horns? Here, I'll just throw another Chimera Wing at the dragon horn. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I cleared the entire place and got all the treasure I could get. Some kind of mountain range here. Little forest here. Maybe we should just eat all the seeds up. Because these seeds that I have are... I got a lot of these seeds right now. It might make up the difference between me and the enemy. It may just do that. Alright, so let's try that actually. But first I think we'll try to buy some new equipment from the store. Alright, so let's buy some equipment and then we'll use the seeds. That's pretty good. Not good enough, though. Not good enough. Not good enough. That is kind of a really big upgrade for the princess. The Hermes hat. Fur vest. Like, that's pretty good, too, actually. That would give the Prince of Cannock a very good upgrade. Fur vest. Alright, I'm going to sell... Don't want to sell any of this stuff, is a problem. If I sell the fur hood, I can afford the other thing. Alright, fine, we'll do it. Save the defense seeds for Matilda. Alright, don't use the seeds, what you guys are saying. Fine, we won't use the seeds then. I mean, I was thinking it would be good to use them, but... And there's no metal slimes farming this early on in the game either, actually. Rousing ring. Prevents its wearer from falling asleep. It could come in handy. Prevents them from becoming bedazzled. Unsealant. Okay. I think a little more grinding and then that should be enough, maybe? Perhaps? It doesn't seem like it, you know? Stop freaking doing that. Alright. Alright, he's level 17. Finally, he knows Zoom, and he also learned Miracle Slash, which is pretty good. No more Chimera Wings for us. The games were using certain C's was actually bad and it was kind of funny. Stop dancing! If you keep doing that weird dance, you're gonna die, okay? Alright, let's see, stairs. 500, 1800. So actually, it won't take too long to get everyone leveled up. Okay, one more level for each character, and I think we'll be good. Alright, chat, what are we gonna do? We're gonna lower difficulty just to do grinding, or are we gonna just do it on hard? Because obviously we've done that before. We did that in DQ1. Let me know if you guys want me to just lower difficulty so we can grind a little bit and then just, you know, go back. Because we are leveling up at a decent rate, but we could just quickly speed this up and, you know, do our thing. Yeah, I won't forget to change back. You guys gotta remind me if I almost do. Run away, you fool. Okay, so... Alright, we're gonna do that then. I haven't even checked his drawers yet. Mini metal. Bronze knife. Okay, and if we're gonna be grinding, maybe I should put the gold claws back in my pocket. Is that actually stronger than the serpent sword? Damn, it's actually stronger than the serpent sword. I thought the serpent sword was stronger. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. There's some shatterings. The Filipil D, Dreki. Turn that invisibility on. Alright, come on, let's fight. Level up.
I feel a frost coming on. Sis!
Yeah, that's a lot of XP. Alright, level 17. You know, let's just get everybody to level 20. Screw it. What level are they right now? 18, 17, 18, yeah. Let's get to 20. I think 20 would be enough. Does the Golden Claw work the same way as DK3? In this game, it just makes your encounter rate increase like crazy. Yeah, they're about to level up pretty soon.
Crackle! It's getting rather chilly.
Alright, they should both level up pretty soon. Alright, he's level 18 now. Pretty big jump, perhaps? Kabuff. Kabuff actually might be the... That actually might be able to be enough to make a difference. One more level though, one more level I think would be good.
It's getting rather chilly.
It's getting rather chilly.
May your blood run cold!
I'll cut the mummy's backup as a zombie.
May your blood run cold!
I don't know, you guys got any more questions while we grind? This is, come on, too much silence. What do you guys want to know? Let's talk about something.
Repeat my call!
Huh. 204. Alright, he's gonna level up in the next fight. I'll wait for him to level up once and the other two to level up once. Once everyone levels up once, then I think we're good. Imagine kicking a butterfly in the face. Alright, let's see how big of a jump this is. HP jump is huge. That's like a big jump. It's like 16 extra HP points. Strength increases like crazy. Resilience a little bit. Agility. Yeah, that's a good jump. Dragon Slash too. What's my favorite Mega Man game? I know it's like really typical, but I still think 2 probably. 2 might be my favorite. I like 3 also. 2 and 3 are my favorite ones. I just think they really got it right with 2, you know? I've replayed that one the most, I'd say. Alright, let's see. He's gonna level up pretty soon. Everyone's out of magic. Everyone's out. To think that they could have beat those guys without using any magic at all. So he's level 19. See how big of a jump this is. That's a big jump too. Safe passage, lightning slash. Okay, so once the girl levels up, then I think we're done. We're gonna go for the boss. Yeah. So wait, what's the deal with the difficulty? I thought I turned that on. I turned it off, I must have done. Alright, she's almost done. As soon as that's over, we're gonna go for it. Oh no, he died. My first Mega Man game was the first one, actually. So I always liked the classic series, you know. Hell yeah, level 20, let's go. Alright. If we can't beat the boss now, it's a skill issue. Oh crap. Can I make it back without... Well, here's the thing. Alright, we gotta... Well, first of all, let's go back to Draconian. Second of all, we're gonna bring everyone back to life, and then we're gonna heal. Alright, now we're gonna tackle the boss one more time. And we did change back to Draconian, so this should hopefully be enough. We're all equipped very well? Yeah, I think we're all equipped pretty well. Alright, let's kick some ass. Let's go. Alright, this is it. Let's go. Fight wisely? Yeah, let's let them fight wisely. Come on. Oh, don't you heal him?
Magic barrier!
Mid-heal!
Oh! Ah!
Damn it. I think the party AI is being stupid.
Mid-heal!
We're still getting our asses kicked. I'm trying to think. I'm just letting the party AI do their thing just to see how good they are, you know? Alright, so far the mummy, I think the mummy is the biggest problem we got here. Kabuff is useful. Yeah, Kabuff would be useful. Okay. Let's see. Followers. I can't trust you guys. Alright, so... Helm Splitter. Yeah, let's do this guy. Spells, Kabuff. The magic barrier, would that even do anything? That's not Sizz, it's fire breath, right? Let's just do magic barrier.
Fight
Sure.
together!
In the name of the god!
How did he kill her in one hit? God damn it.
Stand tall!
Paralysis is definitely a problem.
Cannon!
That is a definite skill issue. Yeah, they're the ones healing, actually. Alright, I'm gonna try again. I think I got this. I think I got this. Alright, so... God, of course.
We fight together.
Damn it! The sleep thing is really what's getting me, I feel like. The Twisted Sister's honestly the worst one. What if I fizzled the Twisted Sister and I tried to make the... I gotta use my abilities, you know? Okay, Muster Strength, the old... Fizzle him, or her, or whatever the hell. You will... Knock the sap, but Dazzle? That work? Damn it! Screw you, holy shit.
Come back.
Damn it. Damn, this is like actually shit. This is why I leveled up like 4 times and it's still hard. Like actually, what the hell is going on here?
Tables turn.
Dude, I'm getting my... What level were you guys when you beat these people? Like, this is insane. This is really difficult. Like, I got through 2 whole dungeons, and I didn't... that it's still not enough. You know? If this guy was dead, then it would be so much easier, you know? Okay, thank you. And even though he was dazzled, he's still, you know, it's crap.
Much better.
Damn it! He is dazzled. Yeah, honestly. Like, the game's just trying to, like, punish me for getting the golden claw so quickly. Gremlins, then Mummy, then Healer. I don't think the gremlins are such a big issue. Yeah, the gremlins are honestly more annoying than I feel like. The problem is that the main character keeps falling asleep, and she keeps getting dazzled. Alright. Let's try to see what kind of equipment we can equip, because I think you're right about how... Look, the strength ring, that's not going to help at all. No paralysis for you. Is there something that prevents you from falling asleep? Let's see. Because he keeps falling asleep also is the problem. But dazzles, that's not a problem right now. Sleep, rousing ring. The ring, so far the sleep has only been affecting the main character. I haven't seen it affect anyone else yet. How many of these do we have? We have 2 of these. Or 1 of these, which means... I already have the Torque of Truth, but I'll just give it to him for the hell of it. Alright, so he has the Torque of Truth. He's got the Rousing Ring, which prevents sleep. Right. Paralysis, Full Moon Ring. He's already got that. I'll give her a Full Moon Ring also. Just in case. The boss fight's been going pretty crap so far, but we're gonna give it another try. Actually, let's go to the weapon store one more time just to see what they got. The white shield. Interesting. That's pretty tough. I think for now we're okay, though. Actually, let me just check again real quick. Okay. Nothing here. This would nimbly evade enemy attacks. It's better than what I have currently. And it would also make it so that I could evade enemy attacks. Damn, I do not want to sell the golden claws is the thing. He's right, this guy. This dude is absolutely right. Alright, we'll try one more time. Give us another go. Perhaps this time it'll actually work. I wish you could skip the cutscenes. I don't know why you can't do that. Alright, here we go. Alright, it's working. Got him. Got his ass. Damn it. Oh, he survived. Damn, okay. Come on, come on. Okay. Would Fizzle? Oh, she doesn't have Fizzle. What would be a good spell to use against this guy? Crackle, maybe?
Come on!
Gotcha. You can't dazzle me. Or maybe you can, I don't know. But let's see. Helm split this guy. Mid heal you. And we'll crackle you. Alright. Monster strength. Let's see what else we got. Cut off everyone, I suppose. And we need to dazzle this guy again.
Never fear!
Gotcha. Got his stupid ass. Let's go. Alright, this guy's screwed. How's he gonna beat us? We're the freaking descendants of Erdrick, okay? You're gonna freaking shoot your little spells at me. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna attack, and then I think I'll attack. I shall fizzle you, so you won't be able to do anything, and then she's going to mid-heal herself. What's this guy weak against?
Mid-heal!
You cannot fall here.
Thank you!
Got you, stupid asshole! Time to die. See, I always find a way in the end. I always find a way. Turns out Fizzle was the way to kill these guys. And also Dazzle. That was a tough boss fight, honestly. Alright. And everyone survived. Time to go to Ripple Port. Okay, well everyone's back in town now, right? Because we told them all to go back. Yeah, you got hoodwinked, of course. Alright, so everyone's back. Maybe the Puffle's back. Maybe she's back. We could go check. Oh, is that like his wife? Damn, she's dating a pirate? She's married to a pirate? Alright, where's the Puff girl? Is she here? Damn, she's not here. Yeah, I remember the story was super simple in the original. That's the mayor, huh? His bosom. He doesn't have a bosom. He's a man. The hell? They're gonna give us a ship! That's nice of them. Party dinner, healthful bro. I like how she's always hitting him. They made him such a goofball. So what, free inn visit?
Greetings all. Fear not, I've heard all that you did for us. Your chambers await.
Why is he voice acted?
Hear me, sons of Earth. Hear me, scions of Erdrick. The wheels of fate have been set in motion. And so, you must spread your wings and journey across the sea. Great dangers await, but you must face them, for there are those who need your help.
I too heard the voice.
And I. So, it was no mere dream.
No, indeed. And it bade us go to the aid of those in need, did it not?
It did. Hargon's foulness spreads yet further afield, it seems. Let us set sail just as soon as the ship is ours.
Aye, but first the ship. I can still hardly believe it is to be ours. Come, to the port.
So we got our very own ship. Let's go check it out. Let's go take it for a spin. What's Rippleport? Rippleport's a city. It's like a port. Port city.
And there you are at last. Your ship awaits, young heroes.
Hurrah! You must accept our deepest thanks.
No, it is you who must accept ours. Return to us here whenever you so wish. And may fortune follow you o'er the waves.
Very well. The world is now ours to explore, it seems. Let us go to the aid of those in need.
With all haste, and let us hope that in so doing, we might learn more of Foul Hargon's schemes.
Aye, and there is one more thing we must do besides. We must warn those we meet of the darkness that threatens our world, that they might make ready to meet it. None must suffer the fate that befell Moonbrook. I do not wish to sow discord and fear by so doing. I wish only to give the gift of vigilance, the lack of which I fear played its part in the downfall of my homeland.
Indeed. Had your people been forewarned, perhaps they might have been better prepared when the moment came.
Come then, let us away. But I must warn you all. This will be my first time at sea. Forgive me if I do not prove the sturdiest of shipmates.
I, too, have never been to sea. All will be well, I am sure. And even if it is not, we can at least console one another. Truly, though, I am beyond excited. A maiden voyage aboard our very own ship. A moment, if you would. I do not wish to suggest that all is fun and games. The world is in peril, this I know full well, and you have lost much, dear cousin. It cannot be easy. Forgive me. I suppose it is not becoming of the scions of the great hero to take pleasure in the execution of their duties. And yet, I cannot help but feel my heart skip a beat in anticipation of the adventure to come. Am I a heartless rogue? An uncaring monster?
Would you say the same of me if I told you that I enjoy our time together? That I smile yet more with each and every passing day? True, I have but recently lost my father, and my people both. But does a moment of levity in spite of that make me a monster?
Of course not. We laugh when we are happy and cry when we are sad. We cannot control such things. Nor would I wish us to.
Then you have your answer, and I thank you for it. The stakes of our journey could not be higher. The fate of the world rests upon our shoulders. But this should not, cannot mean that we spend every waking moment weighed down by the impossible seriousness of it all. If we wish to face the journey ahead with hope in our hearts, are we wrong for doing so? No. We are merely human.
Forgive me. I simply feared that my careless merriment might seem unfeeling to one who has suffered so much.
Quite the opposite. Your careless merriment is the very thing that gives me strength. So laugh, smile, and do not think twice before doing so. Very well. Let us swear to be true to our feelings, come what may. What say you? Good. Now come. Hargon awaits.
Aye, let us stride forward to meet him, laughing and crying all the while.
Setting sail for pastures new. Set course for adventure. Now that you got a ship of your own, it's time to learn how to make the most of it. Alright, so we got a ship just like other Dragon Quest games. Ooh. Oceans await. Well, we can dock anywhere now, which means we should visit Alefgard, right? Because look at this. All of the towns in Alefgard. In the original Dragon Quest II, there was no cities except for Tantagel and the Charlotte Castle. That was it. They restored every single city in Alefgard, which means we have an entirely new nation that has never been seen in any version of DQ2 ever. This is going to be crazy. I need to see this. I need to explore Alefgard now. Like, this is where the game truly begins, yeah. Here, I'll have them fight wisely. El Nino. Oh, they were kicking some major ass. Oh, and of course you got the Alefgard theme song. But I really want to check out this town to see if they repaired it. That's like a big thing I want to check out, honestly. Oh, I've got the gold claws. That's why we keep running to people. Alright, I'm gonna take these gold claws and put them in my... Hold on a second, items... Okay, sharper sword, equip that. Okay, let's check out this town. Oh wow, it's still destroyed? They didn't fix it after 100 years? Damdara. They still haven't fixed this place? What the hell? Damn, how lazy are the people who live here? They didn't even bother fixing this place. Erdrick requires a suit of mighty armor. But they didn't even bother fixing this place. Okay, interesting. Tangleweb. Alright, let's go where... Metal Slime. Okay, cool. He runs away and... We got, of course, dark skeletons here, very powerful. Dude, I'm getting my ass beat by these guys. They should have done something to Dumdara. Like, I'm surprised it looks the same, you know? And this is where we fought a very annoying boss. So there's really not much here. So there's nothing here at all, like, to get? Nothing interesting? Even, like, the buildings and everything? There's nothing good to get? Like, what if I go in here? Oh, that's locked. Yeah, just some items, okay. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. This place is a dump. Hello. Okay, cool. They all ran away. Nice. Screw this place. I'm getting the hell out of here. Like, actually, screw this place. Alright, bye. Nice seeing you people. Alright, we need to heal up because our guy who does the zoomy thing died. Alright, let's go to Ripple Port. Oh, some bullshit. Of course this freaking chump dies, like, all the time. Alright. It costs 190 gold to revive. 190. Is he even worth it? Is he worth the price? I don't know about that. Alright, time to heal up, and then we'll go back there. I was hoping they would, like, do something with the town, like, fix it or something. Like, doesn't it make, like, no sense lore-wise that after the Dragon Lord was defeated, they wouldn't even bother fixing the town, you know? And, like, one of the towns he destroyed. Seafaring enemies. Don't be kissing them. What the hell? Is that one of the town we fixing builders? I'm not sure. Can't remember. I haven't played Builders in forever. Why isn't she using her whip? Like, she could easily kill him with the whip. Alright, I need to check out the Tower of Erdrick. If you remember, in DQ 1, we faced a very annoying boss here, the Shrine of the Spirit. Oh, hello there. Time to die. Foul beast. A long, long slime ago, this place was home to fairies. Reading people's personal... That's a DQ3 reference, oh my goodness. And this is where we fought that annoying-ass boss, and there's... nothing here. Wait. So are these places just here for decoration? They don't give you anything? Is that the point? I mean, I can appreciate the lore consistency, the fact that these areas are still in the game, right? I need to go check that out, actually. Alright, let's see. I could go across the sea, but I kind of want to go up north to Cantlin. So we're going to go check out Cantlin real quick. Now, as you can see, it's like, this is about a quarter the size of Alefgard, but the towns are still there at least, so... Dun, dun, dun. Alright, Cantlin. Oh, we got some big baddies here, it looks like. I'm gonna hit every main city in the game, so I do plan on doing that. Here's Cantlin, and it looks just the same as it did in the other two games. Cool. It is so nice that they added these to the world, you know. I was worried that we wouldn't see this in the game, because this wasn't in Dragon Quest II, the original, you know. Second Born Protector. Well, screw you. Tell me you're not going to suffer any wrongdoings. That's curious. There's a bank here. Wait, you can give them stuff to hold? Can't give them treasure, so what treasure does she have? Can we, like, rob this place? Alright, got nothing good. Up for trade. They got any good weapons here, or what? There's a traveling bard. Gallenholm. I may have to check that out. Gallenholm. Let's go check it out. Center City is here. There's nobody here. Protectors. So she likes the brother of the protectors. Cannot unlock that yet, so I need the right key to get that open. So the town is protected by two brothers, it looks like, and they're descended from the other protector. Yeah, it's protected alright. This place, it's not protected from me stealing from you, though. Bamboo pole. Ooh, she stole underwear from the thing. Damn, okay. A garter, fishnet stockings, and... Wait a minute. If I, like, equip her with this, will she get the bunny suit? Or is that something different? Damn, he got ran out. So what's his deal? What does he even sell? The fire blade costs 23,000 gold. That is insane. Can't afford that. Although that would make me like an unstoppable killing force. Alright, what we got here? Another weapon store. There's like 3 weapon stores in this town. It's all shit. Well, this is pretty good actually, but yeah. Good. What is it? Why do they have a child at the desk? You can purchase bravery, grit, daring, and other such like products of the highest quality. Damn. How did he open a store like that? The heck? He sells courage and wit. So let's see, hold on a second. She can wear the garter, perhaps? No, but that wouldn't be enough, would it? The garter and the fishnet stockings? Because I have the bunny tail, don't I? Could have sworn I had it. So this is like the most protected town ever, basically. Alright. Did I go into here yet? I think we explored the entire town so far, right? Well, it's that building over there, but I don't think we went into it yet. Yeah, all 3 stores suck. Cautery sword, I can't afford any of this stuff. I have 700 gold right now. I have no money for anything, so we gotta come back here later. But right here, on the other hand, there might be something, perhaps. Oh, this is the senior protector. This is the brother. Isn't this where the golem was invented and where we got Erdrick's sword from? But I can't go in there, so... Chainmail. Okay, that's pretty good. Lands. Alright, let's see. Chainmail, is that better than what I got currently? No, it's not. For him, maybe? Oh yeah, it is. What about the iron lance? Nope, not good. interesting. Should we go to Rimuldar, perhaps? Yeah, let's go there. So far, these towns are just kind of there for just to be there. They're not. There's nothing important at the towns. Some decent stores there, sure, but Kazlan has been a waste of time. Damdar has been kind of a waste of time. Oh, I should have used the inn while we were at it. Alright, what we got here? Okay. Well, Sanctum. Damn. The Helm of Erdrick? Oh, he's right there! Damn it, I didn't even realize it! He's got it right there. Give it to me now! Okay, we have... Why do we need Erdrick's Mark? We have the... Look, we have the... literally the Princess Pledge, we got a Mark of Middenhall, the Mark of Cannock. Like, shouldn't that be enough to prove it? So let's look at these stained glass pictures. There's a picture of... Looks like the Sword of Light. Or Erdrick's Sword, right? The top one. The other one looks like the ball, the Sphere of Light. The Ramya emblem you can see on the floor. This is the Rain Shrine, so you can see the rainbow in the background too. Alright, well, we can't get Erdrick's helmet yet. Alright, we'll have to sail around. Oh, there's a blockade there. We can't sail around. We have to march upwards. Alright, we'll have to go up there to Rimuldar. And our asses beat. Does this game have a soundtrack list? I mean, there's always been a soundtrack CD for DQ2. But like in-game, I don't know about that. Haven't seen these guys before. I'm very curious about Rimuldar, what's going to be here. Is maybe the key's going to be here? Could be the case, right? And there's Marsh Cave, or Quagmire Cave. We're going to need a heal here when we get into Rimuldar. Alright, here we go, Town of Rimuldar. Wow, isn't that nice? Before we explore the town, we need to go see our friend the key maker guy. Wait. 26 gold, that's nothing. So she asked somebody to meet her in the corner of town. That's like a reference to DQ1 about how the one girl wanted her boyfriend to meet her in the corner of town. Alright, the key guy's gotta be in here. What the heck? Unbreakable magic key? She dropped it into the sea. It's under the ocean. She dropped the magic key. That's where it is? Hold on a second. I gotta recall that. That's important. Yeah, the wrong corner he's in. Alright, we gotta check this place out. So he's looking for the scrolls also, huh? There's a good chest over there, but I can't access it because I don't have the key. Yep, I'll be doing that. Is this 1 and 2 remake? Yes, this is. This is Dragon Quest II HD 2D Remake. And we're in Alefgard right now. Let's see. Oh, there's more gambling. Let's go. Gold bracer, catsuit. I got 6 tickets. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go for it. Actually, I don't even like the prizes here, honestly. I think I'm gonna go to that other one and play the tombola over there because that one's better. What does this guy have to? This gambling addict. Dude, I'm amazed that they kept tombola in this game, and meanwhile they're getting rid of the casinos in Dragon Quest VII. Now, what does this lady have to say? The Dragon Lord's castle stands. He's still alive? What? No way. Thought we got rid of him. There was just no way that happened. Alright, what does this lady have to say? Damn, she lives next door to this guy who's always playing his music all day. Alright, we'll give him a stern talking to. Unsealant, look at that. We'll talk to him about it. Turn that music down. What's that spy beneath the sea? A realm of black, or could it be the mermaid's home? Oh, that's kind of interesting. We got our tombola ticket. Okay. Got the weapon store here. Sledgehammer, knuckle duster. Dude, this is all some really good stuff, but I'm broke completely. The Gustarang from the tombola. Wait, who has the Gustarang? The Gustarang's not here, is it? I did not see a Gusta ring. Yeah, and he's charging you 2 tickets per spin, which is bullshit. But second class is Gusta ring, and that actually might be worth it. Alright, let's do it. Come on, I just need the Gusta ring, come on. Damn it. Keep being Musk. A diamond. That is some bullshit. I don't even have enough tickets. Can I just buy tickets? Alright, since we're down here, we might as well check out the... Say the rules on their fellow man instead of paragons. So let's see, she can predict the future. Victory and defeat, meetings and pairings. The door of truth await at the end, and thou must seek out ancient memories. Stow these words away somewhere safe? Sure. She actually saved him from getting killed in Moonbrook. That's kind of funny. We could scum to get all the best prizes, but not yet. Oh, there's a person over there. Argon cultist. Anything here? Nope. Damn, we saw kids of steel. Shifty men. There's so many shifty men in this game. Alright, let's get out of here. We've seen everything there is to see in Rimildar so far. And all we really found was that the magic key is underwater somewhere. And that underwater there's some kind of mermaids, it looks like. Unless it's just a story. Dazzle me not. Oh, Fisher guy. Well, the hero himself visited everywhere. Alright, we need to go to Quagmire Cave now. It looks like it's not possible to row your boat to the Dragonlord's castle at all. Hoodies. How simple is this dungeon gonna be now? Oh, is there a boss? Let's see. Well then. Looks like there's some kind of dungeon down here. What's this little room here? Who is it? Pot over there? Ooh, a stick! A stick, you guys, a stick! Go fetch the stick.
Prepare to tremble!
Me too.
I'm guessing there's like treasure chest hidden here, maybe. Well, there's one over here. 500 gold. Well, I'm broke, so that really comes in handy.
Be strong!
This is an oddly tough sort of matchup.
Do not fret!
Dude, I better get a lot of XP for this stupid fight. Oh my god, are you kidding me? It's not even worth it. I'm running. Okay, screw you, you stupid ass. I hate these guys so much. Alright, we need to go up north to Cole so we can get some puff puff going on. Up there. There's no one here? There's nothing here up here? Alright. Fine. And there's Rubus's tower to the left. Before we go there though, I do need to stop by Cole so we can heal up. Alright, let's go. Tactical can wait. Alright, let's see. Burb. The tentacle guards, like, they're stationed in every town, looks like. So the smith used to be upstairs, and he's the guy who designed the Sword of Erdrick. It was clanking upstairs. Let's see the smith that they talk about. So he's the smith, huh? Yep, he's the descendant of the guy who forged Erdrick's sword. Giga steel armor, wow. Well, unfortunately, I can't afford any of the stuff they have because I'm poor, so I'm gonna leave and go fight some people and punch people in the face. My line is one acquainted with heroes, not only he who did vanquish the Dragonlord, but the one who came before him as well. See, everyone is like claiming to be Erdrick's descendant in this universe. They're like, oh, I'm the Erdrick descendant, no, I am. Like, that's why nobody believes you when you tell people, you know? Like, bullshit, you freaking are a descendant of Erdrick and you're sitting here like a housewife sitting around, like, walking around back and forth. And of course, there's the guy with a very inviting place with a freaking poison bog right in front of his thing. Beast Bopper, Double Dragon Slash, Pearly Gates, Quadra Slash, Lightning Thrust, Air Slash. Those are the moves that he had. Okay, wait a minute. Where's the Puff Puff Girl? There's no Puff Puff Girl here either. They completely removed Puff Puff from Dragon Quest II. There is no Puff Puff in this game, right? Oh right, the Dwarven Cave is not even here. A Puff Puff Scroll? No way. So let's see. We gotta learn this. What the hell? The Prince of Midenhall can learn Puff Puff? Holy shit, is this the first time a man has ever been able to learn Puff Puff in a Dragon Quest game? It says that he can learn Puff Puff, right? I'm not just freaking tripping right now. Oh, is that like a reference to them being like really muscular and like having like pecs and all that that people are always making fan art of? Is that like the joke? Okay, oh, but and also the princess can also learn it. That's kind of crazy. So they can both learn Puff Puff. Can Princess of Cannock learn it also? I'll save it for her if she can learn it, but a scroll into which the mysteries of Puff Puff have been inscribed. Consumed upon use. That is crazy. Oh, the Puff Puff dream comes from staying here. All right, let's go to bed and see if it gives me Puff Puff by staying here. Well, I didn't get a Puff Puff dream. That didn't happen, so that was a lie. But I got the Puff Puff scroll, apparently. Yeah. There's absolutely nothing in this town worth note. Maybe we'll hop down the well. He does a lot of push-ups and bench pressing, and he's got those pecs built up. So what does he do? Just like mash the monster's face against his chest, like, "Urgh!" Is that what he does? Oh, there's 2 weapon shops. There's probably a crappy one up here. We'll check it out though, why not? Alright, let's see what we got here. Iron Axe, Iron Lance. This is all crap compared to what I have, except for that. That's pretty decent, but not decent enough. Yeah, this place sucks. Right, the joke. I know that it's like a fan-made joke that the Prince of Middenhall is like super buff and he's like really muscular and all this. But I guess giving him Puff Puff is like a joke like towards that. It's like a reference to the fan-made joke, pretty much. Did she learn Bang on her own, or did I teach her that? No way past that, huh? That sucks. Is that Erdrick's tomb? I think we gotta visit the tomb of Erdrick, the original Erdrick, the real Erdrick, you know? Could males learn Puff Puff in DQ6? I don't remember that. Erdrick's Hollow. And it looks exactly the same as it used to look. Divine Dagger, okay. You know, screw it. I'm just gonna give Prince of Middenhall Puff Puff just because it's funny. Let's do it. Alright. Time to crush people with my bare pecs. Alright, so what we got here? Just definitely treasure chest over there, for sure. For sure. Oh, it's already been taken? That's weird. Is that because, the Scion took it already? Is that like a reference? $164 gold, okay. Yeah, a lot of these chests are already taken. Nope, nothing there. Yeah, they're all taken. Everything's been cleared out here. That was the most unnecessary sizz ever. Like, these guys need to learn to conserve their magic. There needs to be a way to customize the party AI. I gotta be honest with you. Like, if you know, if you think the enemy's close to death, then don't use certain spells. A clang. Most useless move ever. Buff scroll. Well, that's useful. Erdrick's tomb. Wow. I'm Erdrick. Heed my bloodline, destiny, great sages. So it's so old that you can't even read it anymore. That's kind of cool. Oh, we'll evac. Gallenholm? Yeah, we'll go to Gallenholm. Well, Tantagil's right down south. We can go there. Getting rather chilly. Hell yeah, we're going here. Alright, so they got weapon stores here as well. Alright. Nothing good, nothing good, nothing good. Crap, crap, crap. Crap, crap, mega crap. Nah, I'm good. Kinda hungry, not gonna lie. Could go for some food right now. Maybe I should pay this king a visit. After all, I am the descendant of Erdrick. Gotta check all the stores out, though. Crap, crap, crap. Okay, nothing here good. There's a jail up here where Robin Hood was once housed. Princess Gwaelin was a true hero. I happen to have one, yeah. Can I give it to her? Yeah, I met him. I know who you're talking about. I did meet the guy. Oh, is this Robin Hood's? Wait a minute. His idol, a great thief? Hey, get over here. So wait a minute, he just went into jail even though he'd never committed a single crime just to understand the mind of the thief? Okay, interesting. There's a lot of references in this area, you know, this part of the game. Oh, this guy undoes curses? Okay. Angel Bell. We can open all the drawers too, while we're at it. But I guess we can't. Let's go upstairs. Yep, there's some stuff on the shelf over here. Well, I was gonna steal your stuff. Okay, terrible curses. Okay, okay. Fairy tales. Bang. So let's see. Obviously, the bang scroll. Well, I guess that's for someone else, because that does not work on anybody here. The merchant. Okay, I stole his money. Kind of crazy that characters don't care that you steal from them. What if you can get arrested in Dragon Quest XII for stealing from people? Wouldn't that be interesting? Oh, isn't the, can't we, like, look at Charlotte Castle? Why do I keep calling it that? That's like the NES localization. It's not even called that anymore. Cursing the field. Mighty Erdrick's greatest foe. Oh. Oh, shit. Kind of cool that you can look at it still. So the Dragon Lord's castle still stands all these years later. Can I look at it again? You can look at it whenever, as many times as you want. So yeah, you still need the rainbow drop. It doesn't. Shouldn't the rainbow drop be like an heirloom of Tantagel Castle? That dude mops a lot and cleans the place up a lot. Okay. A bucket once used by the very hero legend himself. A cushion that Erdrick sat on, a table, a saucepan. These are like their relics that they have of Erdrick. Or like random things he used. Okay, we gotta pay a little visit to the castle now. What does this guy have to say? Erdrick was bestowed on the great hero. Oh, gotta go in. Now, the King of Tantagel in this world is kind of a coward, apparently. Like, he's gonna be in hiding, I'm guessing, because in the original he was hiding. Damn, this is a huge castle. It's a lot bigger than it was in the original. In the original DQ2, they made this castle smaller and they merged it with the town because they couldn't handle the space, you know? The game really realizes the vision, you know? Oh, pot lid. Nice. Alright, can't go in there. I already know. Go to Gwaylen's room and see what it looks like. That will be over here, and I can't go in. There's some guy in there. What the hell's that? What are you doing in here? Oh, I haven't even checked the mini-metal. Is the mini-metal guy even here? Is he still in this game? Like, that's my question. Alright, can't open any of these doors. I don't have any keys. I'm keyless. Attorney with a nation of warriors descended from Erdrick himself is what bothers him. There's a tourney of a nation full of warriors descended from Erdrick? That would be insane. It's like the Dragon Quest equivalent, like Sparta, like they're all warriors. Oh, and is there a basement too? There's a cat missing. Another seed. Is there like a basement to the castle though? I want to check that out. If it is. So here's the cat. A line of whom was entrusted Sunstone by Erdrick. Oh, the Sunstone must be down here then. Right? I can't go in? Yep, I can't go in. They must have the Sunstone in there though. Which means until I get that key, there's no way I'm gonna be able to get to the Dragon Lord's castle. Basically, it's not gonna happen. Interesting. I do need to stop by Gallenholm after this. I wonder if it's still like got a dungeon underneath it. That would be interesting. Can't open that. Nope. Cannot open that at all. So the king's gone. That cowardly king. Where is he at? Noble garb. Nothing else really here, huh? Alright, that's fine. Alright, I guess we got nowhere to go but upstairs now.
This is the throne room, but where is the king?
Pray pardon the sudden intrusion. I am the Princess of Moonbrook, and these are my cousins of Middenhall and Cannock. We seek an audience with His Majesty.
Your Highness, didst thou think I would forget thee so soon? But wherefore didst thou bring thy companions today? Ah, but of course, thou hast invited the kingdoms of thy kin to join our little tourney.
My apologies, but what is this tourney of which thou speakst? We come here today to inform you of the massacre of Moonbrook.
Massacre? But Highness, surely thou jestest. Thou didst visit us but a day hence, and proposed that our armies partake in drills together.
I did?
Why, yes. Thou wert of the opinion that such a tourney would help ensure our knights were in prime condition. Preparations are already underway.
But how can this be? I have never before set foot in Tantagel till this very day.
Come, Princess, cease this game. Thou knowest full well thou wert here. Thou didst show to me the mark of Moonbrook.
I bore the mark.
But the Mark of Moonbrook was stolen by the monsters, was it not? When they sacked the castle.
By the goddess, if this is true, then who did I meet? What is happening?
I am afraid, dear Chancellor, that thou hast been hoodwinked by a thieving fiend in a pretty dress. Ah, pretend you didn't see that.
Majesty, I thought thou wert abed. Instead, I see thou hast been tending to thy duties most thoroughly.
Yes, yes, though it would seem not nearly thoroughly enough. Tell me, did this imposter princess happen to share aught else of note?
Well, She did inquire as to how one might reach the Dragon Lord's castle from here. I endeavored to dissuade her from making such a dangerous journey, but she did not appear overly concerned by my warnings.
The site where Erdrick bested the Dragon Lord? What in blazes would the monsters be seeking there?
It would behoove us to find out. Speaking of which, what bringeth you three to Tantagel? Is it truly as the princess saith, hath Moonbrook fallen? Is that so? You young scions of Erdrick quest to slay the wicked Hargon. A perilous duty indeed.
We are well aware. And should there be any doubt in your mind as to our identities, we come bearing the marks of Cannock and Middenhall.
Most convincing. Yet, could one not conceive that the princess we received was the true royal, and you are the imposterous thieves?
What? No, our fathers bestowed the marks onto us, I swear. Look into my eyes and you will know that what I say is true. This is the steely gaze of a prince, not the shifty ogle of a base beast.
Yes, yes, most convincing, I'm sure. But so was the princess who visited us but a day since. Lo, how my blood boileth to know that beasts masquerade as scions of Erdrick. As the ruler of the kingdom which gave the hero his title and birthed his bride, I will not stand for it.
Your Majesty, I neglected to tell you we have another artifact in our possession. One that proves our lineage beyond doubt. Show him.
My, the necklace gifted to the hero by his maiden, our fair Princess Gwaelin. That it should shine so brightly in your presence is proof enough that the hero's blood runneth in your veins. Pray, Accept my unreserved apologies, Highnesses. And, Princess, allow me to express my heartfelt condolences for thy kingdom's plight.
Thank you, Majesty.
How to proceed? If the High Priest Hargon is at large once more, we must exercise the utmost caution. Chancellor? Tell the knight captains to stay their wooden swords. Instead, we must steal this city against invasion. Doubtless, the monsters schemed to lure our knights out in lighter armor. They would have been lambs to the slaughter, if not for our visitors.
Verily, our nation oweth them a great debt.
Forgive me, young heroes, but the Chancellor and I have much to discuss. Wait for me atop the battlements, and I will join you anon.
That's crazy. There's a freaking imposter princess of Moonbrook now. And of course the King of Tantagil is like a drunk just like in the original. It's kind of funny. I wonder if the Easter egg where he gives the princess the swimsuit is still in the game. Atop the battlements, he said? Where's that? Can I reach from beyond the stairway? Oh, from here. Yeah, hell yeah, we got it! The rainbow drop, damn, that wasn't too bad actually. Damn, we're gonna talk to the Dragon Lord? Never met the man. So we need to go find some mysterious man who's living in the Dragon Lord's castle. Very interesting indeed. Not much going on over here. But we will have to make for the Dragon Lord's castle pretty soon. I wonder what the king has to say. Alright. We'll have to do that then. So he's not really a coward. Like, in the original he was like a coward, he was hiding, right? Or I guess he could still be one. Depends on your interpretation of the events of the game. I do want to go visit Galen home real quick. I want to go visit Galen home. I think going to the Dragon Lord's castle is going to be quite the journey, you know? Can't imagine the manner of monsters we'd be facing when we go there. Alright, so go north. Is there a way across? Yeah, there is. Go check that place out, Galen home.
You look cold.
He said you look cold and freaking sizz them up. Damn, the Puff Puff actually does damage? Wait. Is the Puff Puff supposed to do damage no matter what? Like... So he actually like rams their like face against his chest and like kills them like that. That is crazy. That is so funny. Alright, so he's level 20 now. Quite the jump. Whack. He got whack. Okay, so Gallon was over here. Yeah, I don't even know how I would sequence break. I just figured I'd check this place out before we go. Zalin has a labyrinth. Damn, okay. So I'm guessing the dungeon's still there, actually. Wayfarer's Close. Alright, let's keep checking around this place. Okay. You said something about merchants getting shipwrecked? Sounds interesting, sounds important. Now... Oh, it looks like there is definitely the dungeon for here. Okay, so there's a dungeon here as well, it looks like. Yep. And it looks like I don't have the keys to get into any of these places, like, completely locked in. Yeah, there's no way I can even attempt this dungeon right now. So let's just get out of here. I don't know, I don't think I would want a sequence break because it's like, the game makes it so exciting, the idea of going to the Dragon Lord's Castle, that you just feel like going there, you know? You don't want to sequence break. It's kind of an interesting sort of mechanic that they implemented, you know? So there's a shipwreck apparently. Okay. Any good weapons here? Staff of Sentencing. Ooh, these are some good weapons actually. There's a lot of different weapon stores I have to keep track of right now. What's going on over here? A dancer's costume, nice. Okay. Gallon was a bard of much renown who not only lived in the age of Erdrick, but met him. So he made a song about Erdrick. Okay. let me go save real quick. Alright, and I think we're actually gonna call it a night for that. I think we did quite a bit of exploring in the land of Alefgard this episode, and we learned quite a bit, and now there's a really big goal in front of us to storm the Dragon Lord's castle and see what kind of mystery lies within. Apparently there's something big in there, and it'll help us on our journey, and we've discovered a lot of different... We pretty much looked at the entirety of Alefgard. Maybe there's like one dungeon left we have to take a look at, but there's still a lot to uncover, and I think a lot was accomplished here. It's pretty cool, you know, going down memory lane and checking this out. So yeah, want to thank everyone for joining me tonight. I really had fun exploring Alefgard and all that, and I think we have a lot going on in the next episode. We'll probably be storming the Dragon Lord's castle next time we return to Dragon Quest II HD2D Remake. So yeah, thanks, have a good night everyone, and take care. Bye.